Some of the talent that's been coming out of PPW has been absolutely outstanding. The UK's most popular wrestling school, you can't really go wrong with PPW. This place has been very important to my growth. There's always something fun and interesting going on. I've made a lot of viral videos here. They've given me a lot of creative freedom to kind of just do what I want. I've never even advertised myself as being available for bookings. People just saw my work and they were just like, I think I would like this girl on one of my shows, and that's literally just it. Hello, my beautiful creatures. It's your Demon Queen, the Hellcat, the British Underay, the Devil's Secretary, the Duchess of the Damned, also known as Succubus. If you're new here, this channel is all about me and my pro wrestling journey. Today we are down in Sheffield at the wonderful PPW, the UK's most popular wrestling school, if I am not mistaken. I train here just about every week, give or take. I'm usually down on a Tuesday. This is the place where, you know, if you recognize the ring and you're used to my videos, you'll notice that this is where I do a lot of my filming for a lot of my skits. This place is absolutely fantastic, and we recently just moved to a new building, so we have a lot more space now, and I thought, okay, let's do a new training vlog, because I think I've only done one training vlog here before, and that's when we were in the smaller place. So I thought, yeah, let's just show off the new building and all the stuff that we've going on. You can see right now I'm in the ring with Liam Slater, just doing some up and overs. He is the head trainer for PPW, and he's done such a fantastic job of training all of these students. Some of the talent that's been coming out of PPW has been absolutely outstanding. It's been fantastic watching them go out into the world and grow. And yeah, it's just been brilliant. Now, the session that you're watching on this day felt like a very British style technical based session, which isn't always the most exciting thing to watch compared to some of the stuff that I usually do. I think I'm more known for doing some of the more acrobatic, high-flying wrestling style, but this stuff is still very important to learn. And you know, it might look a little bit slow at times, but I think when you're learning these reversals for the first time, especially in a training environment, it's usually a good idea to slow down, just so that you know the movements, you know the foot positioning, and then ideally what you would do is, like, as you feel more comfortable doing some of these reversals, you would like speed it up bit by bit. If you're in Sheffield or within traveling distance and you've always wanted to start your pro wrestling journey, then I would highly recommend you come check these guys out. As I say, they are absolutely brilliant. It's a fantastic place to get started. I believe I had my first session with them last August, and I found myself just more and more wanting to be a part of what they're doing. I really liked the vibe, and yeah, it's just brilliant all around. And if you're interested in learning more about these guys, then I'll leave all the information in the description below. The best way to contact them is probably by email, but again, I will leave that information below. So definitely check these guys out, absolutely worth it. And yeah, you can't really go wrong with PPW. You can see me getting rolled over into a pin right here, but yeah, you know, I think this place has been very important to my growth. You know, I've done some of the in-house shows, and I'll be doing more in future, and I feel like I've grown more as a performer here than I have ever before, which is really cool. I think my crowd work has improved a lot, and which is great. It's great to feel that improvement coming from doing those in-house shows and being part of this wonderful environment, and it's just been brilliant. I couldn't really speak any more highly of it. Another thing worth noting is that this place has been very good for my mental health. If you're used to watching my content, you'll know that in the past I've spoken about dealing with mental health issues and depression. And something that's very important to me is being in a good environment where I don't have to feel like I'm bothering anyone or nervous about whatever might be going through my head at the time. And you know, when I come to these sessions, yeah, I am often still quite reserved and rather quiet. But I think that's just due to the things that I've been through. But again, that's why I'm grateful to be a part of such a wonderful place like PPW. A lot of people will probably know by now that I'm making my own wrestling company, one that's a little bit closer to home in Nottingham. The name of that company will be Nebula Wrestling, and one of my goals with my company is to make the same kind of environments that they have down in PPW, just have it a little bit closer to home. So if you want information on that, you're welcome to send me a message. The link to my socials will be below. So here we have a couple of the guys just practicing a really cool Hurricane Rana reversal. I watched them doing this and I asked them like, oh, would you mind if I record this for the vlog, just because I thought it was super cool. But yeah, you can see me here just hopping into the ring, doing my little succubus entrance, which a lot of people quite like. This is the part of the session where we kind of just open things up and allow people a bit of like open ring time to kind of just try things that they want. You can see me right here just running the ropes. This is something I just like to do sometimes. I don't know why, I just like hitting the ropes. It's fun. I like running. Yeah, this is the portion of the session where we just open the floor up, let people try out things that they maybe wouldn't get a chance to try in a normal session, such as like my entrance right there. Like that's something normally I wouldn't get the chance to do. And just let people develop like their own movesets and reversals that they want to try. It's a really cool idea that I wish more places did. But yeah, it's super cool, and you can see me right here just getting Sky to hop into the ring so we can just do a little bit of work together, which is super cool. I like Sky. Sky is wonderful. Always great seeing them down at the facility. Every time I see them, I always make sure to go and say hello. They've got such a wonderful energy about them, and I like people with good energy. So yeah, if Sky is watching this, then hello. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's talk about the reels and TikToks that I often film during this portion of the session. A lot of people will probably recognize the neon PPW logo in the background. But yeah, I do a lot of the filming here. I've made a lot of viral videos here. Usually when it comes down to filming those viral videos, it's just a simple case of grabbing somebody and saying like, hey, I've got this idea for a really funny video, would you mind helping me with it? And yeah, that's pretty much it. We've had a lot of funny moments that we've created at PPW. Another thing I really like about PPW is that when it comes to the filming side of things is that I'm not the only one who's usually doing that. We often have Nathan Black, who is the owner of PPW, filming a few bits, which is really cool because sometimes when I'm the only one that's filming, stuff can feel a little bit awkward. So it's really great to see that everyone kind of understands like the social media aspect of stuff. As I say, Nathan Black, the owner, is usually filming stuff for the PPW socials on TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I think that's how I first discovered PPW. I think I found them on TikTok, which is what initially attracted me to the school, and they also film a lot of really good videos, kind of similar to my own, so you should definitely check them out. And if you do check out the PPW socials, you'll probably notice that I appear in a few of their videos, which is really cool. It kind of feels like we're collaborating in a way, which is awesome because I feel like when I first started making these kind of videos, it felt like I was the only one doing them, so it's really great to see that more and more people are starting to film these kind of things. One thing you'll quickly learn at PPW is that there's always something fun and interesting going on. A moment ago I was talking about some of the filming that takes place at the school, and what you're seeing right now is just a little bit of a behind the scenes type of footage of one of those filming projects that I was a part of on this particular day, which is super cool. I'm always happy to be involved in these kind of things. To be honest, when they were filming this, I didn't really know what they were trying to do, but I also didn't really need to know what they were trying to do. But I've seen the finished video now. I kind of caught that on my news feed. I think it was just a couple of days ago actually. But yeah, it's cool to see the final product of what they were trying to do here. One thing when it comes to filming stuff for social media is that social media can be a very important tool when it comes to bringing awareness to your product or trying to build a business. Social media has obviously been very important to me when it comes to people knowing who I am, and it's afforded me a lot of opportunities that I would not have had had it not been for those videos, because a lot of the bookings I get, I would say 100% of the bookings that I get for shows is because somebody watched my videos or they watched one of my videos and they liked it and they got in contact with me, and that's it. I've never even advertised myself as being available for bookings. People just saw my work and they were just like, huh, I think I would like this girl on one of my shows, and that's literally just it. On top of that, I've also had a lot of offers to go and wrestle overseas, and I think this is a very big dream for a lot of wrestlers that I've spoken to, and it was something that I never really asked for. Like, I never really went out of my way to go and wrestle in these places, but obviously because of my social media presence, it has given me a lot of these opportunities, which of course I'm incredibly grateful for. Which also brings me back around to PPW, because they've given me the opportunity to film a lot of these videos. They've given me a lot of creative freedom to kind of just do what I want, which I'm incredibly grateful for. There's a lot to be grateful for. There's a lot to be grateful for, especially when it comes to PPW. And right here you can see me in the ring just doing a little bit more technical work. And yeah, it's been fantastic being able to film videos like the one that you're watching right now. And I've also been given a lot of creative freedom when it comes to the PPW in-house shows. I usually get up to some pretty fun little shenanigans during those matches, which has been incredibly fun for me. It's been great to also be able to clip those and upload them to my socials, which they're more than happy to have me do. But yeah, to me it's all about making people laugh and bringing people together to enjoy something really awesome. You can see right here I've just got a person in a headlock, and you'll notice that they're trying to put me in a head scissor, but something I've learned from wrestling, just a little detail, is to make people work for stuff a little bit more and just not just give things to people like straight off the bat. So you can see it took her like 2 attempts before she finally put me in a head scissor. There's a nice little nip up, and we've got Sky back in the ring. Yay, Sky! We love Sky. You can see right here I'm offering Sky a test of strength, but also kind of not, because I'm messing with them because I'm a big meanie and they kick me in the gut, which, you know, looking back, I deserve that. That was fair. That was fair. For a person who claims not to enjoy being a heel, I sure do seem to do it a lot. Also, you'll probably notice that this is a much longer training vlog than what you're probably used to. Let me know if you guys like that. Do you like these really long training vlogs where it's a lot more chilled and I'm just kind of talking about whatever instead of like what you're seeing in front of you? Or do you enjoy the more shorter, condensed training vlogs? Let me know in the comment section below, because that'll probably change up how I do things in future, possibly. I realize that there'll probably be some people who are watching this video who have never done a wrestling training session before, so let's talk about some of the first things that you'll likely be doing upon your first session. Learning how to fall correctly is something that's very important when it comes to pro wrestling training. So what we like to call these is the break falls, more often referred to as the bumps. And this is just something that we do to make sure that we're falling in a way that minimizes the amount of damage that we're doing to our body. Another thing that you can probably expect to do is a lot of different variation of rolls. It's just something that is very common in wrestling, and it's very good when it comes to knowing how to control your body and fall in a way which again is minimizing the amount of damage that you're doing to your body. Like, doing a roll is very, very effective in certain scenarios because it's a lot better if you know how to do it properly and you're not like landing on your back too hard. Getting back to the session at hand, right here you can see Nathan Black. He is the owner of PPW. He is just filming a reel for the PPW socials. You can see that he is currently stood on a ladder. This is something we use for filming quite a few of our videos. We didn't used to use the ladder in the old place, perhaps because the old place was a lot smaller and we didn't have enough space, but there's a wonderful shot of the training facility at PPW, and now just recording one of the reels from a slightly different angle, just seeing the two of these guys work together is great. They did a really nice spot. I remember watching this and thinking like, damn, that was good, like really good stuff. Once again, if you want to start your own pro wrestling journey, if you live in or within the Sheffield area, then definitely check out the links in the description below. Get in contact with PPW. I'm sure they'll give you all the appropriate information, and yeah, these guys have been fantastic. You can see, wow, this is a freaking beautiful suplex right there. But yeah, this has been my wrestling home for quite a while now, and I've absolutely loved it. If you would like to continue watching me on my pro wrestling journey, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you all next time.